Okay, let's dive in. Today we're looking at a pretty interesting piece of kit.
We are the AIDA Imaging CCU-IP.
The VISCA serial and IP PTZ camera controller. And, I mean, if you're running any kind of multi-camera setup, this isn't just a controller.
No, it's really the central brain of the whole operation. It's what's driving every single shot.
It's the bridge, right?
Yeah,
Between your hands and the actual digital commands.
that's the perfect way to put it. It takes that physical, tactile input, the joystick, the rocker, and translates it for the camera network.
So how many cameras are we talking about here? What can it actually handle?
It can wrangle up to 7.
7 cameras, all from this one little box.
Yep, 7 AIDA PTZ cameras, and it can do that over IP or through the more traditional serial connections.
Wow, that's a serious amount of centralized control.
It is, and the physical interface is where it gets really powerful. You've got the pan and tilt joystick, a zoom rocker, the things you'd expect.
The standard stuff.
But the real magic is in the precision. You can control the speed of every move.
The speed, not just the movement itself.
Exactly, the speed of the pan, the tilt, the zoom, even your lock moves.
And that's absolutely crucial for getting those smooth, broadcast quality shots. You don't want anything looking jerky or unprofessional.
You don't. And it goes beyond just movement. It also gives you presets for things like gain, iris, focus, and even fine grain control over your red and blue game.
So to make all that work, it has to speak a few different languages, protocol-wise.
It does. It supports the classic VISCA and, of course, the now pretty much mandatory VISCA over IP.
Okay, that brings up a question for me. VISCA over IP is the modern standard, so why bother with all the old serial stuff? Is it just for legacy gear?
Well, not entirely. I mean, yes, it's for backward compatibility, but it's also about reliability, especially over long distances.
How so?
Because serial, particularly RS-422, gives you an incredibly robust signal over, like, hundreds of meters.
Which IP can definitely struggle with.
It can, yeah, without needing repeaters. So if you're in a huge venue, like a large church or an auditorium, that serial connection is still a lifesaver.
Okay, that makes sense. So you have the convenience of IP with its RJ45 port,
Yeah,
but also the ruggedness of serial.
precisely. And speaking of convenience, it also supports PoE.
Power over Ethernet, that is a huge plus.
Oh, massive. One less cable, one less power brick to worry about in the field.
All right, let's talk about the price, because this is where the story gets a little more interesting.
It does. The current list price is $560.
$560 seems straightforward enough.
But it's not. See, the source material is very explicit about this. That price isn't just for the hardware.
So what else is baked into that number?
A 15% tariff. 15%. That was added by AIDA, effective October 9th, 2025.
Wow, so you're not just paying for the controller, you're paying for international supply chain logistics.
You really are. It shows you how these big external economic factors get built right into the price you pay for specialized studio hardware.
Okay, so to sum it all up, what you're getting is a controller for up to 7 cameras.
With deep, precise control over both speed and image quality.
It speaks both old and new protocols, the VISCA and VISCA over IP, and has flexible power options like PoE.
It's all about maximum integration. It's designed to fit into pretty much any system you can throw at it.
And that actually brings up a really important final thought, doesn't it? A question for you, the person who might be designing a system like this. When you're building a mission-critical system, you have to make a choice, a kind of trade-off.
Yeah. How much engineering effort do you put into maintaining that robust legacy serial support, the RS-232 and 422?
Versus just going all in on modern IP protocols to future-proof everything.
Exactly. It's a real balancing act, something to mull over next time you're wiring up a control room.